Welcome to FPL Top Dogs, episode 11. Game week 11 just gone by, and a little focus on game week 12 as well. It's 21st of November. Just been to Malivore gig last night. It was brilliant. Tried to do this episode last night, but loads of technical problems. Need to get a new computer here. It's a joke. So share the screen. Oh, it's just a few bits here. Looks like Pep is going to stay for another year now. He signed another contract, but it's only short term. And they're looking to get HAALAND in as well, and a new 100 million deal for HAALAND. Guardiola staying is the best thing that can happen. Man City assets might pick up, and a lot of them have been seen back in training. I think four of them, like Jack Grealish and Kevin De Bruyne, and a lot of them are back in training. So that's it's kind of like part two of last week. We've had the international break now, and the video is just ended there a couple of weeks ago, and it has paid off. Up here in a minute. My way of streaming. You need it, and it's just so frustrating sitting about here, and you do this trying to do 20 minutes, and it ends up 50 minutes. And anyway, video. I haven't checked last night. I tried to do the video last night and everything collapsed. Check to see if HAALAND's gone down to 15.1 and if Trent's gone down to 6.9. I think both of them will have. Yeah, I've got a good bit of the crypto, and if that crypto works out, I'm going to spend $1,000 on a computer and get myself properly done. So I'm a break at work, and I'm not going to have any food. Go back out again and trying to squirrel this in, and I've got a night shift later on. Poor me, two jobs. Poor two Jags died today. John Prescott, God rest his soul, Labour vice leader under Blair. Right, two jobs and two jabs and two Jags. Yeah. Okay. So let's see. HAALAND, where is he now? Has he dropped? He's still 15.2. Interesting. I'm kind of happy about that. Great. Trent, I'm not sure if he's going to start it. He hasn't dropped. So a bit of good news there at least. Back to the video. Well, an awful lot, but I've stopped the rot since I had the very good game week one start. And it's been like 7 or 8 red arrows out of 11. And this is a small green arrow. So I'm hoping to stop the rot. But went down to 1.95 or whatever it was, just underneath the 2. And if I can consolidate here and get some run, really it's all dependent on HAALAND and will he get a scoring boost on. So it's all dependent on him, and it's also dependent if maybe Salah can blank an odd game week. It would be handy. I don't see how I can get him in without ripping up the whole team, and I think I'll roll this week. Since surely HAALAND and Trent will drop by the game week deadline, so I haven't ruled it out. Yeah, so I won't be getting rid of HAALAND. I just have to wait for the points to come around, and just gonna have to let Salah go. But Bruno, so happy made that call. Salah continues to destroy us non-HAALAND holders or Salah holders. Oh, God, I can't even think straight. I know how Andy feels from Let's Talk when you haven't done a stream for ages. You can't talk. Seriously. So over since game week 8 to 11, there's 4 rounds since, and HAALAND's destroyed. Salah's destroyed. HAALAND 12, 10, 9, 14, 45. So you're well down. We're all well down on us non-Salah owners. And I had him at the beginning, and I had the 2 of them. And if you have the 2 of them now, you're still killing it. It's just people that don't have Salah that are getting destroyed at the moment. and it's 4 game weeks, and it's 30 points. And if you add the captaincy into that as well, which everybody is, it's really 60 points. And that makes sense that I'm about 70, 80 points down the top guy at 706. Which is, I think is it Neil Acer's card? Is he top at the minute? We'll check there. So, yeah, I'm just not, and then he gets the yellow card and he gets the, what happened? He got the yellow card, and then he lost the 3, bonus points at 1-0, and Brighton came back and he lost, so it's a shocker. Should have scored against Brighton, but it's old history. Yeah, if you got Salah, you're laughing, and I'm happy for you. Is Bruno worth it? This is last game week 10, and I threw him up, and I did bring him in at 8.2. And look, he killed it, 17 points against Leicester. Ipswich away next. Ruben Amorim's first game managing United should be interested. I expect a walloping. Seriously, Ipswich are Ipswich for a reason. They're not Man U. Man United, Manchester United. We're going to turn up with a new manager, a new philosophy. Everyone else is going to be kickstarting. I'm sure Rashford's going to be, running down that left with a rocket up his arse. Seriously, we're going to destroy him. Can't wait. Everton at home then. That's usually a lovely fixture for United history. And then we'll have a look later that the United's fixtures really change after Everton. It's really up and down, hit and miss. It's 50-50 really, especially away. So yeah, Bruno has been a meme for probably the first 9 game weeks, and then bang, he gets the goal in the 17-point haul. So not many penalties this year. He suffered from that. He's been awful unlucky. Garnacho's been atrociously unlucky with stupid, dirty sort of offsides and all sorts of baloney and missing chances. And he's not been clinical enough, Garnacho. So I'm mad. Diallo, as he's been getting a great shot, and he's young, and he's not, he's willing to run the yards and work hard, and the effervescence of youth as well. No fear. Trent, if you got Trent, I probably have 1 or 2 other fires in my team. I'm not sure about Solanke in my team. I'm thinking I could just go to João Pedro. He's interesting. I'll see if he's gone up. I'm sure he's gone up to 5.5, but still he's a good price. But you want to be saving your 0.10 in there. So I think if you only got 1 transfer and you get somebody on the bench, I'd leave it and just try and get the transfers are brilliant this year. You can go up to 5. So I think I might just roll and just figure out, is there a way to get into Salah? But I need him to blank a few games really, because it's beyond a joke. Liverpool's run is going to start to change. They've City, I think, at home, and then I think they've Newcastle away. I think they have United coming up under a new manager. A manager's already bet City this season in Champions League with Sporting Lisbon. So I am very, very hopeful. I'm looking forward. It's a brave new year. Young manager, youngest manager United has ever had at 39 years. And everyone else gets a second shot. And I can't wait for Shaw to come back, and Malacia, and 1 or 2 others. Congratulations, Connor Keane. A spectacular 89. We'll have a look at his team later on. The underdogs, John C. Halpin, he did take a -4, so I think he's down to 77, but still, he's an underdog, which is a great place to be. There's a big drop off from 89 to John there. And, Neil Aces Carney, a phenomenal 80. Donny Silvermines O'Brien, he did take a -12. I didn't see that, but still, a 61 is lovely hurling, as they say. It would, but still, it's going in the right direction. And I think Donny just wants to kick something. He just loves the game so much. He loves FPL fantasy. If anyone deserves, top 10 or even the top 3 or one day to go all the way, it's Donny, definitely. Great stalwart of the town of Ballyhaunis, where I'm based here in London, but I'm from Ballyhaunis, and I do the Christy Nicholson Pub Fantasy League, and I comment every week just to let you know that this is where this league is coming from. All these players are in the Christy Nicholson Pub Fantasy League in town when Christie's was open. So I carried it on, and it's been going on since 2014. So all these players are massive, and they're all invested, and we've got a terrific league. Um, all the way down to from 18th to first. Everyone's trying to do something, and I'm here to encourage everybody and to give you a bit of hope and a bit of kind of hard hitting home truths as well, along with myself. David McNamara, perennial top 10, 15, terrific player, 89. Eamon Phillips is having a cracking season at the minute. Brilliant. Jason Coyne, 67. Connor Hussey, very well. Ross Commons, number 5. Ja, the Brack Lunatic, Carney. He last year's winner, 66. Clickety click with Joey Neen and Jason McGoldrick and Johnny, the baller from the playground, Fitzmaurice. 64, very silky Liverpool fan, Arshani. So he's doing bits and pieces, and good luck and thanks for playing and keep it up. Always in the league. Okay, I got the 56 this game week. I did 4 transfers. We'll talk about that later on, and I think they kind of worked to the majority. Sebastian Lewinsky, 39, and the Oracle won't be happy with 38 along there with Jackie Coyne and Sean Klominsky. A few more notable ones, Owen Collins or Owen the Bannerman. Sing me a song, I'm the Bannerman. Obviously, Ballyhaunis club player for years and a Clare county player. So delighted he's in the league, and he had these blips. And if there's any consolation, if I didn't do my 4 transfers and gotten Bruno, the big one, I worked out that I got 27 points from the 4 I brought in last game week. And if I didn't do anything and I just rolled to get 5 free transfers for this game week, I would have only got 5 points, and Van de Ven wouldn't have played, and he would still be on the bench. Ollie Watkins, 2. Morgan Rogers only got 1. Solanke only got 2. So, out of them, it's a 5. So it's a 22-point differential. And I got 56. So I would have been down to 34. I would have been down here easily in Jackie the Dancer's territory, and Derek Kilkenny and Rory Halford. Some notable big bangers of a week is strange game weeks. When you got an 89 to a 34, it's just absolutely mind-blowing. I think a lot of people like myself, we had the Croydon De Bruyne, Emil Smith Rowe. I love that guy. He's just like reminds me of that sort of pick, like there was Bamford of Leeds there a few years ago. He was like cheap as chips as well and just destroyed the league. I think Morgan Rogers will do the same. And I love Dwight McNeil as well at Everton. Everton's fixtures are turning to the worst. Cyril Collins is a few, and Fergie Great Guns Walsh, who came second in last year's Christianic. Some absolute shock. And it's so easy to have been down here, so I'm not blaming. It can happen to anyone. William, the Hitman Nestor, 33, he was doing, up and down here and there, highs and lows. It's a complete roller coaster, up and down for William, heights and lows, and that's FPL in a nutshell. And Owen Cunyal and Joe Braid, my commiserations there. So it's I'd rather be not on the list in between. If you're in between the underdogs and the runs every game week, you're going to have a terrific season. It's just that consistency. So that's the team. So as I said, getting in Bruno, McNeil didn't play, so Smith, the Croydon, De Bruyne when it came in. Not happy with Flecken and Mbeumo, but they have fixtures, and I think Mbeumo will be fine. And so will Palmer. They've been in training, and I think Brentford's fixtures are turning quite good. I still like them. Everton away, I think Brentford have. Look, I'm sure people are getting off Flecken in the droves, but I still like him for Leicester at home. Now it's a tricky run here. Yeah, it's up and down. Okay, Newcastle could be one of them. Chelsea away is tricky. You just can't count out Brentford. They'll score, but they'll concede, and that's not what you want for a goalkeeper. But he will get save points, and lots of people are thinking about bringing in Pope from Newcastle and Verbruggen. And even Onana from United. But that's the story there. Pickford might be a shout as well, but Everton's fixtures are turning, as I said. We'll have a look later. Strand Larson, okay, he kind of came in. I don't think I could have afforded Cunha. No, I wouldn't have. So that's why he went in. Uh, he's number 9. He should get a few chances. So I'm just gonna plug away. I can have him as a 8 attacker. Just keep faith with McNeil. I like Villa's fixtures coming up. I think it was just tactical to get rid of the Villa lads. After Morgan got his 9-pointer against Spurs, that's when I got rid of the two of them. Before the price drops as well. I don't think he. Well, anyway, I think he did price drop Ollie. Anyway, so yeah, I'm still usually if I don't know what I'm gonna do, I'll just kind of leave it where I am, and I'll roll. Be interesting. Should be goals on that. McNeil. I might have McNeil instead of Trent Larson. In all fairness, and I'm not sure what to do with Trent. You could go for Hall or some handy 4.5. Canate, I don't know. We'll see. The defenders this year haven't been massive, and Arsenal fixtures are going to get terrific. So possibly I'll want the TA money to get back Saka, and that will be something else. I'd really like a midfield there with Saka in it if I can find the money to either get off. John might actually get off in Buemo because his fixtures are changing there, so that could be next week. I'll see what you can do. 7 million and what? 14.9. 14.9. I think Saka's 10.2 or something. So 4.7, I think. And that's probably, so I'm going to end up with a junk striker or something like that. I'm not sure. I don't like junk on the bench. And it's the Christmas period now coming up. Loads of fixtures. Still European games to play. So I'll definitely want to have something on the bench to come on just in case a lot of people haven't got anything to come on. Let's have a quick look at King of the Travers. I got a draw this week with I think it's Resmila Rosie. Yeah, it could have went either way. Buck and HAALAND got booked, didn't he? So I think that's what dummy. I would have won that. It's just swings around about and sliding doors and smoke and mirrors. That's FPL. So joining and winning, he's on top of the group, and it's going to be very hard caught already. Andy Pignon winning out there against the average. Cahill Crumpacarney winning out against Kevin Morley. Ross 118 O'Hara losing out to the Guru Killer. Well done, good score there, bro. Connor Hussey winning out against Pat Kiley. Starman losing out to Joseph Lyons. Kieran Longdog Kiley 56 winning out against Owen, who had a horriblest for a game week. And the Maeve just losing out to John Kelly, who still has Diaz in his team and Pickford. We all know he's a pro Everton dude. And the standings, King of the Travellers, that draw pushed me back a bit. Could have done with Andy's and Andy will want into the trophy here at the end of it, and a couple of quid. So yeah, Joey won it last year, so he's the man to beat. He's the standard. He's the commando, and he's the standard. We all have to. You get past Joey, you're going to win the title, no matter what you do. So that's where we are with that. Get rid of this. Yeah, I can go back to the video because I haven't completely finished that. Thing I was thinking about the fixtures. Oh, welcome back. About the fixtures. But just like little pointers of, like yeah, yeah, non-Salah we're losing out defo, and I'm not sure there's anybody to cover Salah in that team, and I wouldn't bank on Darwin or Diaz or Jota, or well, he's not back from injury yet. So can we get 2 or 3 more weeks where HAALAND hits form before the Salah guys realize that Liverpool have tough fixtures now, and that they'll want HAALAND for the easier games after City play game week 15. Their fixtures get lovely. So this is my worry, is that they'll have banked all the Salah points. We've lost all the HAALAND points, and then they get back on our HAALAND points, and then Salah goes on a blank. It's infuriating, it really is. So while they still have Salah, can we win one bloody round? We've lost 4 in a row. Fixtures are looking great for Chelsea. Okay, Cole Palmer, but at the minute, possibly people are looking at Sanchez. He's always got a howler in him. Caldwell, who knows if James is going to start? It's all up in the air. Fofana will miss out in the game. They all will miss out in the game. And Kunku want to come back. There's loads. Sancho, what's about him? There's just too much there. The only one is Jackson and Cole Palmer and possibly Caldwell. Okay. But Chelsea are really, I would go three up, definitely. If you can have your Cole Palmer, he is a great captain choice for next coming game weeks over the Christmas. Wolves have got great games as well. Villa as well, great games. Brighton, great games. Newcastle, Ipswich, and Arsenal. We definitely want our Arsenal dudes back. Maybe one out of Ipswich. People are looking to Leaf Davis and the map as well. So we'll see about that. United, Spurs, and Brentford, West Ham, Bournemouth, Liverpool, and Man City have up and down. So especially after United play the next two, Ipswich and Everton, they have very, very hard fixtures after that. Spurs have got Man City away next, but after their game, they've got Fulham and a few bits and pieces. So and West Ham, they got, it's kind of up and down. West Ham is never easy for Spurs. Well, okay, at home, but when you're playing them away, they're tricky. Brentford, I think their fixtures are 50-50 as we saw earlier on. Bournemouth and Liverpool and Man City as well. The teams you really want to be careful with now. Lots of people are getting in Newcastle's or New Zealand's international score Wood. So but he's a very, very tricky run with Fulham, Everton, Leicester, and Palace and Southampton. If any of these guys and these teams keep an eye, their fixtures have really changed to the worst. There's lots of Liverpool and Man Cities and Evertons and Villas in there that they're playing all in a row, Brighton and all that. So it's a mess for these teams there. Yeah, as I said before, yeah, 22-point difference. If I rolled to 5 transfers, use the 4, and it's 54 versus 34. So it can be, it's just maybe this could be the turn, and I'm hoping this is the turning. I can see that there is, I'm getting out of the doldrums here. I feel I've been in since game week 4. So we haven't seen. The only thing I need to double check on is if a price rise. Well, we're just here in the draft. This is the FPL draft duo done by Jackie Maloney and Stevie Stratnolan, or known as Knowlesy. So I'm in League 3. So there's a 12 and it's a tier 12 league. So there's 12 teams. There's obviously League 1 is the best, and there's probably about 12 leagues in this. And we've worked up over the last year and a half to get to League 3. A few of these I've played before. I'm on 15. It's not too bad. I'm 1 win away from, but I have got good transfer picks. I get ahead of my transactions. I'm looking at getting Smodics in, 1 or 2 others as well if I can. I think I'm going to get Shaw back as well. Take a chance on him. I had him before, but that's the crack. So yeah, 1 out in the last one. So 39 points. Yeah, it's fine. It's going okay anyway. Yeah, perfect now. I've lost the page. Facility. Okay, well, I don't know if João Pedro has gone up or not. I think he would have gone up to 5.5. So we'll just guess. But Bruno's gone up to 4.8, and Waymo gone up as well. So is Guardiola, Brennan Johnson, 6.8. He'll be a good asset going forward. Wissa after his haul the other day against Ipswich, 6.1. Wasn't Ipswich, but I can't think who Brentford were playing. It's too long ago. But he got a haul, something 14 points. Cunha 6.8 now. He's gone up. Solanke up as well. Wood from game week 8, that is, to game week 11. He's gone up 0.6, which is unreal. And Gehi, a lot of value locked up in Wood if you're selling them. Isaac is all the rage now. So I don't know. I think Zhao's probably gone up. It said tomorrow, so he might have gone up. And Evan Nielsen, Salah's already gone up before, so these guys are next week. Possible fallers tonight. Well, we didn't see Haaland fell, but Oranji, and there's not much really activity. And even Trent, it says here, maybe it could be tonight, actually, Trent now. could fall to 6.9. So I still have to decide what to do with Trent. I don't think he's going to play against Southampton. This Champions League against Real Madrid. This is the Christmas season. I don't think he should be rushing him back. It's only a mild hamstring issue, but still, that's not the point. The players need a break, and I do believe like you can flog dead horses. I know they get a lot of money, but you know yourself, it's the human body's got its limits. Havertz fell to 8 million from 8.1. Shadi went down. Adama Onana from Villa 4.9. Amadou. He did go down, but I think and then it says he went up here. I can't keep up with Salah. He loses, like Gabriel going forward. None of these, nobody's got. If he falls again, but still, I don't know what to say about it really. So we'll just quickly go through the league here. So Lacers Carney is top of the league on 80. Great call there with Cunha. In all fairness, Neil's got experience in last season, so he's 81,000 in the world out of about 11 million. So it's great going. Look, the Salah thing is just a no-brainer, and he's got the Haaland covered as well. And it's hard to see in his team where you can attack, and he's got Palmer. It's very hard to see where anyone can get at Neil there. Waymo Smith Rowe is just tipping away. Tinian's been unbelievable. I think he scored 2 goals and 3 assists. I'm not sure, something like that. Fabianski, handy to have. McNeil, like it. It's a brilliant team. So it's definitely the best team that I can see going forward. He's got a bit of everything. It's unbelievable. See, it just goes to show TA that was a Bruno. A lot of people are where they are all season because of him. And one swallow doesn't make a summer, Bruno, but we'll see. Connor Hussey, 66, terrific score. Brilliant stuff, 85 in K in the world. Again, a lot like HAALAND, as I call the two of them together. Son is interesting. Still have him for the City game. Keep my faith in Trent. Yeah, Connor's a big Liverpool head. He loves it. Just sat in his hands, and that's possibly where should learn a bit from Connor, is just to try and sit in your hands more and do nothing. I'm just going to let it go, and he's got everything left. He's a great position, and this could be the year. Should be the year. Con's finished 5th, which is number 5. So 5 is his favorite number. It's his jersey number anyway for the Ross, and it's great experience to finish 5th in the Christie. So he's got the pedigree, and this could be the year. And so we'd love it. We'd all be down in Roscommon in the Red Parrot, and we all celebrating, all of Mayo lads, and whoever we can find. We'll all celebrating in the Ross. I have no problem. I don't care. I'm not discriminatory regarding where a pint of Guinness is pulled. I don't care where it is. Jerry Freed, he's having a terrific season. He's going without. This is one of our teams without Haaland, and you can spread the money everywhere, and you can afford to rest Gabriel and Jackson. It's just a great luxury to have. He's got little bits and pieces like Garnacho to cover the team. Yeah, most of the players in this team, they're coming into a good run, like Newcastle and Fulham, maybe not so much, but Arsenal and the Chelsea lads are going to come into a great fixture. So I think he's in a good position. Bit of a sideways move there, Madison to Son, but he's used his trip cap and chip, so needs to be more strategic now carrying forward. Joey Neenan, 64, Salah captain, no Haaland. Again, Palmer, lovely looking team, brilliant looking balance to it, the whole thing as well. Just needed a bit more from Trent. It's great to have the two of them together though, but I'm not sure if you'll start. Rodgers is great. I love Rodgers. I want Rodgers back really. Wood is still, I think Wood is just FPL fixture proof now at this stage, guys. And Johnson has been, has done Joy a good turn here and there. He's got his double Arsenal. He's ready to get a Salah in at any time. Get Saka in. So, Liam Hurt, 5th, 59 points. Semenyo, Matsarao. Got rid of Smith Rowe. Ouch. That was a bang. I would have kept him. Let's just keep him. The fixtures are too good now. But a lot of these have tricky fixtures, as I said. Nottingham Forest, Everton, United are up and down. It's interesting. Used a couple of chips already. So good luck, Liam. It's just nice luxury to have Palmer and the Salah and Haaland together. And then Johnson and out Norrie. Rodgers and Van de Ven out. That's good. That's a good decisions. A good position. If I was John, I'd just be careful about these chips and try and hold on to them. He has a record of blowing all the chips early enough, and I think some of us, like myself, we're really good when we got nothing left, and it's phenomenally. It's mad how you think and how you really get through the game weeks. I like that strategy side of the game, planning plotting. But it mightn't come into rule too much, this planning and plotting this year, because FA Cup games now have their own weekends slotted, and the Prem now is no, there's not going to be so many abandoned games or mini game weeks. So that's a worry going forward. But yeah, good call with Wissa and the lap as well. Very good shouts there. Andy Cunyon is well up the table. 52 is just tipping away. It's okay, get through the game week. Yeah, Konate and you got the draw. You got the triple Liverpool. It's going to be interesting with City. Virgil, it's going to be an interesting game. They might just get their guys back, have a nice game against Tottenham, Dr. Tottenham, and then they'll be ready for Liverpool away once Tottenham give them the confidence back and their mojo back. That's what Tottenham do. They give teams that are upset and down in the dumps like Ipswich, ruined all season, or conceding early, late goals all the time. You go to Tottenham, you get 2-0 up and you hold on and you win and you're easy. That's Dr. Tottenham. Eamon Phillips, have to kind of run through the rest pretty quick now, unfortunately. Have to get off. But yeah, Eamon deserves a bit of discussion there. Madison, okay, I don't mind having one Spurs going forward after the City. If you can ride them, I think I'm going to keep Solanke anyway. I'm not going to get rid. And you never know against. I think Tottenham will score, but that's a 4-1. Well, he's got the best of both worlds. A lot of money tied up, but he's still able to spread that money around. I'd like Joao Pedro steps up with them goals. Smith is just overperforming brilliantly, and I think you keep it up. Virgil is back. He's been seen back in training. So that's the thing, is it's hard to get the Cole Palmer and the Saka from there. That's the setting by now. It's going to be hard to kind of be very fluid with Haaland in your team. So yeah, David McNamara, good call there. Well, he's got Verbruggen in. Everyone's getting Verbruggen in. He's got a bit of Chelsea there going forward. Wood's still there, still that. So a lot of people with the Salah and the Haaland issue. Yeah, good bit on the bench there. Jason McGoldrick, 64. Stevie Stratton, got Cunning out Nori. Good call to get rid of these. Okay, I think I'd rather want to keep on to Gabriel, but Al-Nouri is just brilliant this season. Wolves have great fixtures coming up, so good call. Robert McCormick, 55. Went to Tottenham there. They still got a 55 and all the blanks from Tottenham, so the Solanke trap there myself. So it's just a generally a good overall game. Smith Rowe really made a difference to anyone with him. He was the difference between your absolute disaster game weeks. Okay, the Guru Killer, 60 points. He's got all his chips intact. He's in a great position. I think it's going to be pretty hard to mess it up from here. 51, 55 down, that's fine. Lots of people are down to 2 chips. Guru Killer has been in this game long enough now. Is wily sort of contender. He's his own thinker as well. Still hanging on about the Luis Diaz thing to cover Salah. It's not working though. Ruel here and there. He's a little bit on the bench, not much. Saliba just going forward. I'm just a bit wary about this team. He's at least he's got the Salah thing. Loads of us still are on the Haaland thing. Just doesn't seem, well, where's the money? Where is his money? He's not got no Haaland, but I just don't see. He must have a lot of money in the bank here. Okay, interesting. I'll keep an eye on what he's doing here. Very interesting team. Connor Keane, brilliant game week here, 89. Okay, he's got the strength in Salah and Cunha, spread the Haaland money, and that's just a terrific example of that Haaland money can be really spread. That seems to be the crack this year, and Smith Rowe as well. Everybody more or less went. Well, it's funny enough, like Smith Rowe, Salah, Bruno's the the man. He must have had him for a while. And Cunha captain, very brave, brilliant stuff. Well done, Connor. Top million in the world. So yeah, Connor Keane, brilliant stuff. And just flick through more so you can see where you are. The Oracle dropping a bit. I'm a point behind him. He won't like that. And there's all my transfers worked out there. Mostly worked. It was a good move. Happy enough with what happened there. Going forward, we all want a bit of Wolves and a bit. I want a bit of United just for the Christmas. That's my present. And speaking about United for Christmas, Garnacho is in for Christmas with Ryan Ward. Well done. And Haaland and Salah, Waymo, love it. Rodgers, love it. Watkins is a massive differential. He could go banging this Christmas. Double Arsenal. And that team looks pretty good to me. Jackie Coyne in there, Rosamel Rosley, the Breck Lunatic, Jack Harney doing his 5 free transfers. Have to have a look at this. 5 free transfers. I haven't seen this stuff. And all his chips intact. And this guy is last season's winner. So it is well, okay, we're a little bit down. 84, so 87, about 87 down on the leader. I wouldn't be panic stations at the minute. Not, I wouldn't think so. Not panic stations, really. Yeah. Isak, Bernie, I love Isak, Nori, Madison, okay, and Ahmad. Interesting. I think Eze had to go, Jossa had to go. Lots of spring cleaning there, and Jazz done the spring cleaning over in Brackloon. Going forward, no, Salah has been probably hurt. Diaz is not covering. Haaland, need Haaland to go great guns. Isak, it will do, and Palmer will do. So is a big in Chelsea here. So yeah, that's can't really go into many more. Just scrolling down the Loving Levy, Grumpa Carney there, getting rid of Foden for Buemo. A bit late though. Pat Kiley getting in Bruno. That was a great call. That saved them there. Just looking at the past team. Okay, Solanke. I think there were two very good moves. By God, 32 points. That would have been a 32. If he went, I don't know what cool stuff. I don't think he got any points. I'm not sure if he did. Was he involved in the Spurs goal? I don't think he was. So we'll say 2 points, 4 points, 17. So that's 19. Say 15 points differential and 2 transfers. That's brilliant. So well done, Pat. That was a good call. You managed just to get out of that game week. Good call. Yeah, just more interest there. Flip down a bit further. Richardson. I went into him last night. What was it? It's a bit of a hodgepodge, isn't it? Like it's like sounds like Spanish soup. Mazzarawi with a touch of Murillo and a dash of Garnacho, and you end up with a Matoma. Seriously, I don't know what I'm talking about. Look, yeah, Martinelli, interesting. I'd be playing him from now on. Watkins is differential, but see, the issue here is that the Fulham and the Forest lads have got tricky games going up. Man United's hit and miss with their fixtures. It's a bit of a 50-50. I'd love to have a team where all 11 have terrific fixtures, and you've got into the right cycle of the fixtures. Joe Bray 27. Ouch, how was that done? Easy done. So yeah. Yeah. I have to. With Dermot Duffy minus 16 there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he's had to pay for four transfers, 4x4s, minus 16, and that's I wouldn't be getting rid of Sanchez anyway. Gabriel wouldn't be getting rid of Waymo. No. Watkins maybe for Slanky and get Watkins back or just keep. There's a lot of unnecessary. Van de Ven, yeah, but he wasn't going to go down in price. So it's a little bit needed from Dermot in a way. Foden is just defo. There's a lot that should be out of that team. I think he needs to take another minus 16, unfortunately. Or wild card. Has he got that? He got a wild card as well. I just don't understand why you just do your wild card. Geez, Dermot. It could be just a trick of the button, or it can be slightly tricky. Pressing the transfers and not using your wild card. It can be done, easy done. Minus 12 from Donny. Now he didn't have his wild card, but he doesn't make mistakes like that. Aina, Saka, fair enough. He's getting ready for the fixtures, so that's like the definite good move to spread the money about. And look, it's 61 is terrific for this game week. I think when you're in this position, 5.8, I think it's important to realize it's still kind of quite packed. Like 50 points, where is that going to get you? 3.1 million. So you need to get a bit of momentum. That's my advice. Is you need to find this could be his way of getting that momentum. Just keep the train on Salah, and I still don't trust. But Wissa was a good call there, and Pickford. So well done, Donny. Just a shout out there. A shame of De Bruyne on the bench. I had him on the bench myself. I just got lucky with McNeil not playing, and that's really where we are with that trip cap by Shane Kleiny on Solanke. So my commiserations there, but it's just can't trust Spurs in any form whatsoever. I know Keith Robinson is is plugging away still, trying to do bits and pieces to be differential. You know, for a former early United player, um, great player with Ballyhaunis as well. Great striker, absolutely gifted, and great family man as well. Um, Michael Kilcourse is still active enough, and this is him down here. Yeah, he's two transfers, two playing the game right. I like this. I like this, Corsi. Woods and then Gavardio, fair enough. Well, João Pedro you want now, but he's been frustrating to hold over the last month, granted. And he came off against City to score the goal as well. So I think he'll be playing a lot more games, but can't guarantee anything with him, especially after an international break. So keep an eye and best of luck to everyone here. Thanks for joining the Christy Nixon Pub Fantasy League. And oh,